Hello and welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion, low BR run. I know I promised that we were just going to be doing the main quest, but there comes a time where you have to do subquests because they either give you something integral or just that they're going to go away if we don't get them. And since it's 100% completion, we have to do all the subquests. We have to do them before they get taken out of the game. But before we do them, we're going to pick up two guys. We are able to hold 3 people, 3 units in our war party. So we're picking up McGrady and Oaks. They're the only 2 there. McGrady has like heals remedies, which is real helpful early on, where not many other people have that.
Leave it to me.
But they are by no means 2 characters that you want to take to the end game. We're just using them to do these early quests, and then we're going to give them the boot as soon as we find better, and which shouldn't be long. So let's go ahead and start our subquests. And the first one is called A Day's Beginning. It's like a tutorial quest. Can't fail it. There's a lady in the pub we need to speak to. I assume you heard about me from the pub employee. It's hard to escape gossip in such a place. I have a dilemma. I need to deliver a letter to someone. Unfortunately, that person has gone away to the monster-infested region, leaving me behind. I would like someone to deliver this letter to him. Will you please help me? Sure, I'll do it. Thank you. I owe you so much. Here's a letter to deliver. The person I want you to give this to should be at the entrance of the Rebelia Ruins. If you leave the Rebelia Ruins, speak to me again. If you do not do so, the situation will change and you lose sight of your original goal. And with most quests, it's going to port us there automatically. So we don't have to worry about going out to the world map, and it'll automatically port us back out once we've finished whatever we have to do. In this case, we just have to talk to this guy. I guess it is possible. You could just leave and it would fail the quest, but that's retarded. Maybe I should have waited in Athlum. But now that I'm here... Huh? Who are you? What do you want? That letter. What? This was handed to you by a Lady Mitra. I don't know any Lady Mitra. But thanks. I was exchanging letters with someone very dear to me, but the letters just stopped one day. I wanted to meet them so bad. I should go back to Athlum. Tell the Lady Mitra I said thanks. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Were you able to deliver the letter? Thank you so much. Here's a little something for your trouble. 100 gold. Yay, cash money. There are so many people in need of a helping hand out there. If you come across these people, please hear them out. Helping those in need will help you too. You will gain so much from it. The power to strengthen your will, friends who will risk their lives for you, history, truth, hope, fear, hate. You will experience many things, both good and bad, and they will help you grow as a person. I know you will take them to heart, and thus I know you will be able to control your fate. We shall meet again, someday. We will actually meet her again. She gives us both the first and last quest in the game. The last one once you've finished every other one. And we'll talk to the bartender to find out where Celipalaise is. Otherwise, I don't think you ever find out. And there's quests there also. So it's a good deal to talk to him. Next quest up is Baulson's quest. Hello, chum. The name's Baulson. I'm a bloke who earns his keep doing other folks' dirty jobs. Guess you could say I'm a bit of a mercenary. Though it don't roll off the tongue as pretty. You yourself are no stranger to a fight, kiddo. I can see it in your eyes. They're the eyes of a man who peered over the edge of death and come back to tell the tale. No doubt about it. You're a fighter and a good one. Let me cut to the point. Right now, I'm contracted to do a certain job for a certain aristocrat, but it's a bit of a hairy job for just one man. I was hoping to find a partner. What do you say? You want in on the job? You know what they say about the upper crust types, working for them guarantees a decent reward. Sure, I'm up for it. That's what I like to hear. I knew I saw a real man in you. Right, so finish up your business and meet me in the Gasm Caves. And there's no business to finish up. He's going to port you there anywhere, just like all quests. Baulson's a great guy. In fact, a moment ago when I was... Oh, finally made it right then. So here's what the son of a certain aristocrat, our employer, by the way, went out to play here in the caves. Problem is, he never came back. Depending on the time of day, those caves fill up with monsters. It's likely the kid just got trapped trying to hide from... Either way, our job's to find that kid. What, do you want something more exciting? Believe it or not, that's more to this than playing nursemaid. The kid's just a wee little thing, and a bit of a weakling at that. His folks are right worried about him. What's more, a downright nasty bunch of bandits are rumored to have their hideout in the caves. If we don't find that kid before they do... Uh-oh. Well, let's just make sure that doesn't happen. Savvy, let's be off then. Alright, Baulson joined the party. There's a map of the place. It's small. Take us just a second to get there. Like I was saying about Baulson, a moment ago when I was talking about McGrady and Oates joining our party and that they wouldn't be here long, Baulson's one of those guys that's going to replace him for sure. He's one of our final 18. He has earned a right to that spot. He's excellent in melee combat. He also gets herbs at level 1 and remedies at 18. So he's excellent healer / fighter. Wah! Let me alone, I want to go home, help! Ah, quiet you. That voice, bloody, come on, Rush, we better hurry. Yep, Baulson gets to res and heal. Help! Hey, oh, watch it, quit struggling and sit there like a good victim. But bro, come on, give it up. We're supposed to be kidnapping. This is more like giant napping. Yeah. You can squish us without even trying. How are we supposed to ransom when you're flat as pancakes? Ah, shut up, both of you. They said some sick, wimpy, little rich kid was lost in the caves. How was I supposed to know he'd be some giant Yamadoof? Looks like trouble. Rush, we gotta save him. Okay. Alright, let's give these guys what they deserve. Okay, Baulson joins us as a guest unit, not the kidnapped aristocrat kid, just Baulson. Which means he's going to help us fight, but we don't really have any control over what he does. We can heal him, we can res him, but we can't control his actions. Which is fine. Sometimes they take focus of our heals, the guest unions do, but it's only really in quests that we get a guest union, not in regular fighting will we ever have to deal with that. From now on we'll have Baulson with us, so he'll be able to learn skills and XP and all kinds of stuff like that, whereas now he's getting nothing. This is a relatively easy fight. We're going to practice our heal and fight abilities. Make sure we get our remedies or items up.
Try to be a tough guy. Check this out.
Nice. And it's going to automatically port us out of the dungeon, so we don't have to walk back or hit a teleporter or anything like that. Thank you, misters. I was real scared. Don't worry, lad. You're alright now. Rush, I'm going to take this little one back home. Meet me in the Athlon pub, and I'll have your part of the reward. Fair enough? See you around the bend, then. Nice work back there, pal. I couldn't have done it without your help. The kid's pa is quite thankful as well. Gave me twice the reward he did. Here's your half. 500. Didn't expect all this. I can get her something real nice. Huh? Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Say, if you're ever in need of a partner in a fight, pop by the guild and let me know. We're mates now, so anytime you need a hand. And we will. Starting now. We're going to start trimming the fat. We're going to get rid of Oaks, kill some of the dead weight, although Oaks did perform the killing blow on that last boss in that last battle. He just is not going to upgrade good enough in the long run, so we're going to replace Baulson with him, and it costs money. Baulson's 2,800, it's almost all our gold, and they eventually get much more expensive, like up into the hundreds of thousands. Let's replace Oaks with Baulson, round out our party. We're keeping McGrady for his heals, and we'll eventually replace him also. Baulson we keep longer than any other player. We have him at the beginning and we keep him to the end. If you spoke to the bartender while you were in the pub earlier, like we did, Sell a Blaze should show up on the world map, which will lead us to our next quest, our third quest, Mr. Diggs, and that's for harvesting points. This is going to be our cash cow because we're not killing many mobs, because we're going through the game as fast as possible. We'll keep our BR low. We're going to need to get money from mining resources. So the sooner we get this quest, the better, so we can afford some of the more expensive people to join our union. Hey, what are you doing? What the? A thief? The store isn't ready yet. There's nothing here to steal. A customer, huh? I hate to tell you this, but the shop's not ready for business yet. Let's see, the first thing I'll need is some light metal. Can't do customization without it. Time to hit the pub. And that's dropping a big hint that you need to go to the pub in order to pick up the quest. The quest is just called Mr. Diggs, and that's also the name of the guy who we used to harvest. Open a new place in the city map. And I have trouble finding this guy because he's short. I have trouble finding all the ZDs. I'm opening my customization shop soon, but I'm not very confident in my skills. I was going to practice on my gear, but since I know it's mine, I can't get into it. Will you help me out? Light metal is a good component to hone my customization skills with. I gotta open shop soon, but would you mind fetching some for me? Harvesting points. Should look like this. Got it? Good. Oh, one more thing. You obviously have harvesting tools, right? Right? What? You don't? Now that's a problem. I have some, but they're a family heirloom and priceless. Sorry. Hey, you again. Interested in harvesting points, huh? Raring to go, huh? He wants to go too, it seems. Well, if he really wants to. See you soon! Mr. Diggs is not a unit where he'll fight, but he is kind of part of your party. He'll level up and he'll get better skills and he'll become a much better miner as you use him, and he'll eventually max out. And he does start out with 5 digs, and that's 5 times he can dig within the zone that you're in until you hit the world map where it resets. And that 5 will be upgrading with special items up to 21. And that really just makes him a money machine after you have 21 dig count. We probably saw these nodes when we went through here the first time, but we just didn't hit it. We didn't have Mr. Diggs to do it. But he hits the wall, gets a light metal, and that completes the quest. Teleports us out. You bought me some light metal. Now I can practice. Thanks, kid. 1,000 gold. Cash money. I'll meet you back at my customization shop on Grant's Way. I'll be waiting. Oh, and in case you didn't know, there are harvesting points everywhere. You should keep an eye out for them. Mr. Diggs joins us permanently. We can access him through the party menu, see how he's leveling,